Hello, Coach Carrie here. Today, let's talk about asthma. So I had an asthma attack in the gym doing cardios few days ago, and I thought it's fitting to talk about asthma and exercise, and hopefully it will give parents, kids some tips that is helpful for them to managing their asthma and don't let it prevent them from doing the sport they love. So 2 days ago, I was in the gym, just doing some kickboxing, trying to warm myself up before the weights, and my asthma attacked. The first thing I did was trying to stop the exercise and trying to breathe deeply on my own, see if I can manage it without the inhaler. Unfortunately, it did not work. I feel like my chest is blocked and I feel more and more uncomfortable. And so I reach out to my gym bag where I usually have one backup inhaler. But it was not there. Luckily, I have another one in my car. So I grabbed my keys, went to the car park, and get myself some puffs. Afterwards, I started coughing and I felt a little bit fatigued without the oxygen, but I kept it going for my exercise that I planned for the day. I didn't get to finish the last 3 exercises, but I think I've pushed myself hard enough for that day. I really have nothing else to give. And so a lot of people may be wondering, if I have asthma, should I exercise? What should I do? And can I still live an active and healthy life? I think the answer is yes. And bear in mind, I'm not a doctor. Please consult your doctor about serious medical issues and questions. I'm just speaking from my experience, myself, and what I have observed and seen. And so my asthma is very particular. So I don't have asthma when the weather is good. When it's summer, it's sunny, it's warm, I'm good. But when it's winter and there is drastic difference between temperatures, morning, noon, afternoon, and night, and the cold air is blowing, and that's when I have problems. And I may not have it every day, but sometimes when I'm exercising intensively, it will happen. And so I kept it going every winter. And of course, in the rest of the year, I also try to get myself fitter, do more cardio, do some weights, eat healthy, lose some weight. And after years of improvement, I can see from myself that I don't get as many asthma attacks as before. And when it happens, it is not as bad. But bear in mind, that's years of exercising and trying to improve my lifestyle. I still remember when it was 2021 and I was at a cardio tennis session. It was middle of the winter, pretty cold. And at that time, I was really unfit. I was probably overweight after COVID and just trying to get back in shape, get back into my fitness level. And middle of the drill, I cannot breathe. And I cannot breathe because of I'm unfit and also because of my asthma. And I often tell the story with with a great sense of humor and just laugh at myself because I think it was funny because I was in the corner wheezing and trying to catch up my breath while other people are running around, doing laps, hitting balls, doing footworks. And I'm just there saying, hey, Just give me a minute. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Um, and from there to now, even if I have an attack, if I have my inhaler, I can push myself a little bit to keep going with my exercise or go about my day or do my job. It is a tremendous improvement over the years. And I've also seen some people who have overcome their conditions or learn to cope with their conditions, embracing the sports they love. Um, um, Thomas, the orange baller that I used to coach, he is such a competitive boy, and he and in one winter during one lesson, I saw him trying to do the breathwork, and I saw his face got redder and redder, and I know it was a sign of asthma. And I tried to see if he's okay, and I checked with him, "Hey, are you okay? Can you breathe?" He just said, "I'm fine," and went back to his match because he wanted to win. And somehow I think that little boy is also an inspiration for me because he didn't let his asthma prevent him from doing what he loves. And also, Remy, if you're watching, proud of you. So Remy also have very severe asthma, and sometimes she was sent to the emergency because of the asthma getting so bad. And I noticed he will miss a few weeks lessons and come back. And sometimes during the lesson, she would just tell me, "I'm sorry, I cannot run today." And I said, "It's fine. Like, as long as you showed up, you're here, hitting some balls, enjoy tennis, why not?" Um, and so there are kids or adult um, athletes. People love tennis, people love sports, love CrossFit, heroics. They're out there. They do not let their health conditions prevent them from doing what they love. And so this is today's message. If you have health conditions, and I think everyone has something, and hopefully you're healthy, don't let the condition prevent you from doing what you love. And don't let it become an excuse for not showing up for yourself. Now, I'm not saying that you should push yourself beyond the limits. But what I'm saying is learn to cope with it, push yourself a little bit every time. Say, if you cannot run, walk. If you can't walk, fine. Maybe do some yoga, do some stretchings. There are things that you can do. Now, I've got some tips that has proven to be effective for me. Take it or leave it. So one is always bring an inhaler, especially when you know that is the time or place that will trigger your asthma. It's always good to have a sense of safety and something for just in case. Two, try to keep regular cardio volumes every week when you can do it. So 150 minutes of cardio is recommended for people to stay a healthy and active life every week. Try to do that. Three, improve your diet, your lifestyle. If actually, I think Coach Greg was saying something that I very much agree. Diet is kind of like a dirty word. And if you go on a diet, people say, "Oh, I'm gonna go do a keto diet for 3 months and see if I can lose weight." I feel like diet is very short term. If you want a long term, healthy and active, fit life, I think you would need to change your lifestyle. And lifestyle is really from the small decisions, from I want to eat ice cream every day to maybe I want to eat ice cream every week, maybe 2-3 times, to I want to eat ice cream once a week. From I don't eat vegetables to I'm gonna add vegetables to one meal of my day, and then to I'm gonna add a vegetable for 3 meals of my day. Those kind of slow and lifestyle changes. Number 4, sometimes when the weather is really bad and I can feel that it's really cold, I would puff myself before I went to the gym, or before I go to the gym, or before I go to play tennis. And number 5, don't think too much about it. I know that it is uncomfortable, and I wish that I can be asthma free. But it is a reality, and I've learned that just to deal with it, and it's not a big deal. If we keep struggling or obsess, oh, I have this condition, I can't exercise, it will drain you down. It will suck all of the positive energy out of you. So the best way to deal with it is to acknowledge, hey, I have asthma, but I'm going to keep exercising when I can. I hope today's video is helpful for you. And I hope you all live a very healthy and active life. And see you next time.